Meadow
This is the
knows
story of how
that
the
its
first person
diversity
convicted in
is its
rapper Julio
strength.
Fulio's murder didn't
Every single
actually beat
piece
the case,
of the
and
meadow
why the headlines
supports
got it
the
completely
collective
wrong.
whole.
Charles Andrew Jones II, known professionally as Julio Fulio, was shot and killed in a Tampa hotel parking lot on June 23, 2024, just 2
Climate
days after
change
turning 26. Bullets
is
struck
not
his heart,
a drag.
lungs, and aorta while
There,
he sat in his black
that's
Dodge
better.
Charger, and 3 masked shooters exited a black Chevrolet Impala carrying 2 AR-style rifles and a Glock pistol. The Glock alone put more than 30 rounds into the scene,
What
wounding
drag
3
can
other
teach
people who
us
survived.
is that
Random
creativity
violence had
and
nothing to do with
diversity
this.
and
A
joy
gang war had been
are
tearing through Jacksonville, Florida for over a decade, claiming dozens of lives and turning social media into a place where people celebrated murders in real time. Fulio ran with the 6 Block gang
Facts
from
are facts,
Jacksonville's
Ted.
Moncrief neighborhood, and his enemies
So,
were
class,
ATK,
at the
which
end of the
stands for
day,
Ace's
what
Top
I am
Killers,
saying,
along with their allied gang called 1200. Back in 2017, someone shot and killed Fulio's 18-year-old cousin Zion Malik Brown in his own home, and that's when the
unbelievable
bloodshed really
opportunity
started.
to make the climate
Retaliation
movement
came in 2018
irresistible.
when rival rapper
Do
Young
not
Dean Ace took a bullet and his brother, along with 2 friends, died in the attack. Fulio posted derogatory content about the dead victims on social media, which was like throwing
have done
gasoline
will
on a fire
inspire the
already
next
burning out of control.
steps of
Florida
action.
drill music was born from
Joy
this street
provides
beef by
an
2021. Young Dean Ace dropped a track called Who I Smoke, and Fulio fired back with When I See You. But these weren't just diss tracks, they were musical body
We
counts
can
that
also
named real murder
celebrate
victims.
climate movement.
Violence
We
spilled
have to
beyond the
party
lyrics, too,
because
and
celebrating
Fulio
and
took
acknowledging
bullets
all the
multiple
work that we
times before his death. Houston saw him wounded in July 2023, and someone shot him in the foot while he drove through Jacksonville in October 2023. After one shooting, he
Get the
posted
hell
on
outside.
Instagram Live saying, "I ain't dead yet.
We
I
can
can't
also
die, dummy. I got
connect
voodoo
people
on
in
me."
this movement
Turned out he
because we
didn't. Tampa became his destination in June 2024 for his birthday celebration, and he posted about it on Instagram over 7 days, broadcasting his location to his 1.7
because joy
million
inspires
monthly
momentum.
Spotify listeners.
And joy
Between 8
is an
p.m. and 3 a.m.
inside
on June
job.
22nd, he announced
what
he'd
can
be
we
at
do
Teaser's
to create-
nightclub, and when an Airbnb kicked him out for exceeding occupancy limits, he tried booking a hotel room at the Home 2 Suites. That's where they caught up to him. 5 arrests eventually
Seriously.
came out of his murder.
Joy
4 of them were
is
shooters
a
and
serious
planners,
way to
documented
take
gang
action.
members now facing
Joy
the death
is
penalty.
strategic.
But the 5th person stood apart from the rest. Alicia Andrews was 21 years old at the time, and prosecutors admitted she wasn't a gang member, never fired a weapon, and
And if
wasn't
there's
even
one
present
thing
when
that
the
I have
guns got
learned from the
packed.
art form of
What
drag,
the state claimed she
it's
did
that you
was
can
track
take fighting
Fulio's
for something
movements so the
seriously
shooters could find him.
without taking
2
yourself
vehicles
to
made the trip from Jacksonville to Tampa that night, a silver Chevrolet Cruze and a black Chevrolet Impala. Andrews rode in the Cruze with her boyfriend Isaiah Chance Jr.,
because
a
the
documented
problem in the
ATK
climate
gang
movement
member,
isn't
and
just the
license plate
abundance of
readers
carbon,
confirmed both
it is the
vehicles
lack
traveled together.
of joy.
Prosecutors
The
said
scientific
Andrews
facts-
and Chance followed Fulio to 3 separate locations, exiting their vehicle at each spot while Chance worked his cell phone, and after the phone communication, the Impala with the shooters would roll
Drag
off.
holds something more
Following to the next
universal
location
and more
became the
powerful
pattern,
for all
repeating
of
at
us.
2 different nightclubs,
Because drag
and
is an
Chance used
invitation
Andrews' phone to
to
communicate
build
with one of the
new
shooters'
futures.
phones. 4:38 a.m. is when one vehicle drove past Fulio's parked cars twice in the Home 2 Suites parking lot. 3 masked shooters climbed out and opened
Drag
fire.
performers
Their
and trans
AR-style
people
rifles
have
equipped with
always
brass
been on the
catchers to
forefront
collect
of
spent shell
organizing
casings.
to be my
31
whole
shell
self,
casings from
and
the
that
Glock
is
littered
where the
the scene,
magic
and Fulio's
happens.
Charger absorbed
That's where I
bullets
can bring
through
my
the windshield,
creativity.
passenger side, driver's side, with the rear window completely blown out. July 27, 2024 brought arrests for Andrews, Isaiah Chance Jr., and another shooter named Sean Gathright. Rashad Murphy went down after an
And I'm
hours-long
also saying
SWAT
that
standoff
diversity
3
isn't a
days later,
hindrance to this
and
work,
the 5th
it's the
suspect,
very key
Davion Murphy,
to our
stayed on the
best.
run for more than 6
Who said to me
months
that I
until
should just leave
January
all the
6,
gay stuff and high
2025.
heels at the door?
Alicia Andrews became the first to face trial in an 8-day proceeding that ended on October 31, 2025. Death penalty charges didn't apply to her like the others, but first-degree
Okay, class,
premeditated
we are doing
murder
great.
and
Little check-in,
conspiracy
thumbs
to
up in the
commit murder
audience. We
still
feeling
hung over her
good?
head.
Okay.
And Florida law says you can be held